All right, well, thankfully, none of that for us. Of course, there's not much water here in New Mexico to lead to water spouts, but the weather looking very nice across the entire state once again this afternoon. Here's a look at Angel Fire, where we are looking at lots of sunshine through the last 3 hours, and that will continue as we move into the afternoon as well. Temperatures will be warming up a little bit, but we're still going to be looking at very comfortable temperatures across the northern mountains. And if you're over the northern mountains, you're probably wondering when's the color change going to happen with the trees? Well, we have a couple of reasons for the late arrival. All the rainfall we got in September, including almost 9.5 inches of rainfall in Cloudcroft, combine that with the mild temperatures we've been seeing late into the season, and we are looking at a late fall foliage peak across much of the state. And so we are looking at early October from areas of Colorado into the northern mountains, mid-October as you move into the northern mountains themselves for our peak. And late October is when you'll start to see those in the Sandias down toward the Sacramentos, and then the southern portion of the state will eventually start to see their peak into November. So the fall colors are coming. They're just a little bit later this year by about a couple of weeks than we normally tend to see it. Lots of sunshine for the Albuquerque Metro this afternoon. 73 degrees the current temperature with a variable wind at 3 miles per hour. Temperatures across the northern mountains still sitting in the 60s, but the farther east you go and the farther south you go, once again this afternoon, it is on the warm side. 84 degrees in Roswell, 90 in Hobbs, 87 in Carlsbad, even Tucumcari in the mid-80s. But eventually toward the end of the week, we will see these temperatures come down. We'll be feeling much more fall-like once again, just in time for the start of Balloon Fiesta. Lots of sunshine across the southwestern portion of the country. You can start to see our storm system make its way into the satellite picture here, and it'll eventually dive down into Colorado. Most of the precip's going to miss us to the north, so we will stay rather dry through the rest of the work week with that light southwest flow across the state through at least tomorrow. We will stay on the warm side, but things do start to change toward the end of the week as the storm system eventually dives down into Colorado. We'll see a chance of precip across the far northern portions of the state, mainly the northern mountains, where we could even see a little high elevation snow, and into the northeast as well. But the bigger story across the state will be first the wind through Thursday and Friday. Friday particularly looking to be a very windy day as the storm system passes to our north. And then the other story is going to be the cooler air that drops in first behind the Pacific cold front that comes through Thursday night, cooling us down for Friday. And then another front will come through, this one a backdoor cold front, which will come through Friday night and cool us down even more for Saturday. So as we start Balloon Fiesta Saturday morning, it is going to be on the chilly side. You'll definitely want some jackets and maybe even a coat or two out there as well. Southern Colorado temperatures into the low to mid 70s this afternoon with mostly sunny skies. There's a chance we could get a couple of showers on Friday with cooler temperatures before clearing out once again for the weekend. Over the northwest, sunny skies for this afternoon, highs in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. We still on the warm side through the middle part of the week, and then only 60 degrees for a high on Friday. Over the southwest, sunny skies for this afternoon, and that continues throughout the work week. But temperatures will cool to the mid-60s by the start of the weekend before rebounding into early next week. Over the southeast, mostly sunny. Highs will be on the warm side into the 90s for several locations. We stay warm through Thursday, then eventually only 70 degrees by Saturday afternoon. Over the northeast, cool this morning, but we are warming up very nicely through the afternoon. Highs into the 80s for this afternoon. We cool down to 60 degrees for a high on Friday with maybe a spot shower, and then only the upper 50s by Saturday. Over the northern mountains, sunny skies, and we continue with the sunshine throughout much of the work week before cooling into the upper 50s for Saturday afternoon. Over the East Mountains, more sunshine on the way, highs in the upper 70s and low 80s, and the metro will be in the low to mid 80s this afternoon, so about 5 to 10 degrees above average for this time of the year, but we'll quickly fix that as that storm passes to our north. We're into the mid 60s for the first day of Balloon Fiesta.
Okay, thank you, John.